What's up, you damn plebeians? I'm Neil with the Baldwin Plebs, and I am joined here today by my brother,
Jdog.
Now, you know, Jdog, today I was going to have a sit-down and do this big, long-form discussion about our thoughts on Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, this, that, the other thing, break it down, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw this gameplay overview just dropped for PS4, and I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Why don't we just watch this instead?
Oh, I'm so happy.
Let me ask you something, Jdog. Are you excited for Sekiro?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to play. I'm only 3 days away.
That's true.
I'm very excited.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I know we're really excited for that.
Can't wait, baby.
So, Jdog, you ready to check out this gameplay overview trailer? It looks like there's going to be kind of some narration, explanation of the game.
Let's do it.
All
Let's
right,
get after it.
Let's check this out. Here we go. Gameplay overview for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Is that the nest like the bird is in Dark Souls? Can I drop items? That's pretty
Welcome
cool.
to a vision of Japan, unlike anything you've experienced before.
Tenshu?
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is set during the closing years of the Sengoku period.
Nice.
It's a time of near endless conflict and bloodshed.
Jesus Christ.
Journey into this unforgiving world shaped by violence and discover what secrets await in the shadows.
I like
Sekiro
that.
Shadows Die Twice follows the story of a shinobi known as the Wolf. As a young boy roaming the battlefield, he's taken in by the owl.
What's the matter,
owl?
Stray? Nothing left to lose.
The wolf is assigned to protect a new master known as the Divine Heir.
You will pledge your life in my service.
As you
We already
command.
ended up with English.
The boy is the descendant of a mysterious bloodline, making him the target of the Ashina clan.
Leave this to me.
Oh, here we
So
go.
the noble shinobi stands in our way. You must never forget the shinobi code. If your master is taken, bring him back at any cost. What is this?
Holy
The wolf's
shit.
prosthetic arm changes how he fights. This mysterious shinobi tool can be outfitted with an arsenal of powerful items, like the grappling hook. Use it to explore new areas or gain a tactical advantage.
That's awesome.
Break shields with the loaded axe. Drag enemies closer with the loaded spear, or set them ablaze with the flame vent. Stun and confuse enemies with shuriken and firecrackers.
Love
Or
that.
deflect heavy attacks with the loaded umbrella.
Nice!
Mix these powerful tools with your sword to find new
You
ways
just
to
bounce
kill
off that enemy?
generously and tip the odds of the fight your way.
Holy shit.
Combat in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice requires strategy, and the same tactics won't work against every enemy. A master shinobi must be both aggressive and versatile. Deflection is just one way to turn an enemy's attacks into an opportunity. Each deflection will deal damage to an enemy's posture. Keep it up, and the enemy's posture will break, leaving them vulnerable. Use this critical moment to land serious damage with a shinobi death blow.
Nice.
Enemies at times will use perilous attacks that cannot be blocked.
That's the red
In
sombrero
these
stuff.
situations, you'll need to make a split-second decision. Will you risk great harm to yourself and attempt to counter the attack?
Nice! I love this!
Or will you use this moment to fall back and prepare for your next move? Success against stronger enemies will come down to learning their distinct tactics and responding with your own unique offensive and defensive maneuvers. You'll also find that certain situations allow for a silent approach,
Here we go.
You'll love this.
Oh, yeah.
for a quiet takedown, or eavesdrop to gain vital information about your enemies. In Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, you won't survive every encounter, but death is not always defeat. The wolf has his limited ability to return from the dead using resurrection. After resurrecting, the wolf is vulnerable. If he's killed, it will mean losing valuable resources and potentially other, more personal consequences. Performing a shinobi death blow or resting at a sculptor's idol will allow the wolf to resurrect once again.
there's our question. Progression. Here we go.
With each battle won, you'll begin to unlock new skills that help you fight and defend. You'll discover Shinobi tools that expand the capabilities of your prosthetic arm and find
That was
materials like
sweet.
gold to upgrade them.
That's cool.
Your journey into darkness will be fraught with challenge and surrounded by death. But if you execute different strategies in battle and leverage the powerful tools in your arsenal, you can rise to any challenge.
May I say
Yeah, so this does look very good.
that actually looks amazing.
Yeah, it does. So I think we've got quite a bit more focus on maybe active combat, right?
Yeah.
Or knowing
we
the
ever?
tells, knowing the timing. That's what it seems like to
Do
me.
we ever? Oh my goodness.
And we got an answer to how this, I think, how this resurrection is going to work.
Yeah.
Where you can use it, and then you better not die again before you get a kill, basically.
Yeah, and I'd still be curious to see, what are those coins that you pick up? How do you progress? How does that work in this game? I'll be curious to see how all they'd actually get our hands on it and check it out.
We're always ringing bells in From Software games. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's got to be a thing.
It's gotta be a thing.
It has to be for them. I don't know, but
This looks very, very good.
yeah.
I'm very excited for this. Can't wait to get my hands on it. I hope it plays as smooth as it looks. Now, if it's From Software, I gotta assume it's going to.
Yeah.
They've masterfully balanced combat in many other in their Dark Souls and Bloodborne games for the most part. I have to give them the benefit of the doubt here. I hope we're going to get that sort of balance between the quickness that's going to be needed and also still making it feel challenging as well. That's my hope.
Well, my thought on this is, like you say, you want it to be, challenging, but you also want that quickness. I want it to run good. I want it to play smoothly.
Frame rate's important.
Definitely, very, very important. I don't
Because
want...
you're going to be within. I think it's going to be you're going to have those response times that are going to be within certain frames, right?
Yeah.
So for me, the frame rate here is going to be important. We don't want to have a Blighttown experience.
No shit.
Because that would be very miserable in a game like this, I think. So hopefully we don't get that, and if we do, hopefully they'll be able to fix it. And we won't have to wait for the remaster until they do.
This looks just fantastic. I also noticed in that scene he does not have his second sword.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's very
they
early
didn't
in
talk
the game.
about that at all. I know we saw it in the other video we did, and I'm just not sure exactly how that's going to come into play. I know we were talking about that earlier, and I told you I didn't want this to turn into The Witcher, where we're using different swords for different enemies.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure where they're going for there. If they're going for a dual wielding type thing, or you can carry 2 weapons at a time, that's fine. I'm just hoping for not to have a Witcher mechanic, basically. You already got the hand, you got the weapon, you got the stealth, you got the grappling hook. I'm not sure if we need anything else to complicate it, but at the end of the day, if it's well balanced, I don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm absolutely
Because
with
I
you on
am
that.
liking what I see, and I'm very excited for it.
So Jdog, let me ask you this here as we go forward. We get ready. We got our stream schedule update coming up on Wednesday. But let me ask you this as we go forward here. What is your that was so cool. What is your number one takeaway after watching this gameplay breakdown trailer?
I feel a little more confident, I think, about understanding exactly what's going to be required here. I was kind of unsure exactly what the point of this Shinobi prosthetic was initially. I like what they show here with it. This was really cool. Yeah. That was awesome. So I really like that. I feel more confident I also feel a little more confident about understanding progression, right?
Yes.
Understanding that it's going to be more about kind of upgrading what you have than maybe necessarily taking a different class like we're used to with Dark Souls or something, right? So I think that, for me, was important to kind of get some feedback on that, because I was unsure of that. And I think the only question left unanswered for me is how this is going to feel when I get my hands on it. Let's be honest, guys. I cannot wait to get my hands on the controller and try this out for myself. It looks fucking awesome.
You've been kind of looking forward to playing this. I can tell that you're very excited, and I think this is, what a better game to step. That was an awesome dodge, by the way. What a better game to step back into the control seat on than Sekiro.
Well, and I've said this before. I play Dark Souls with a katana, Uchi katana. That is my weapon of choice. So I kind of make a samurai as I go when I play Dark Souls. So for me, this is going to be awesome. This adds in the, what do they call it, the Shinobi kill strikes.
Oh, yeah.
Which were not present in Dark Souls necessarily, which is looking really fucking awesome. Can't wait to do a few of those.
Rusev.
That is
crazy.
Oh my god.
I actually watch this right
here
here.
is really cool.
This was so cool. Watch him fucking step on this spear.
Yeah, this was
or partisan,
awesome.
Whatever the fuck it is.
And again, this is
Look
why
at that.
for me the frame rate is so important, because again, this could be like the parry in Dark Souls, right?
Was that a step, turn, and like backstab through the back of that neck?
Yeah.
That was so damn cool. Loved it.
I was always, I would say, very poor at parrying.
Coating his weapon with acid or poison.
Yep, in Dark Souls, so I can see that it's just a skill I'm going to have to fucking get good at.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, anyway, there we go.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm excited.
That is really cool.
I'm very, very excited. Love that jump, that verticality. I think that's just adds to it, man. I think this is going to be awesome.
There's a lot here that I like. For me, it's the nimbleness of the samurai, right? I think they're getting that right here. Obviously, the stealth elements, we talked about that in the other videos where I thought that looked initially very promising, and I'm hoping that will be the case. There isn't much here in what I've seen that I don't like. This looks like Dark Souls for action fans.
Yeah, shit.
In a lot of ways.
One player.
Bring it on, baby. Let's dance.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I'll be interested to see what the plebs are thinking down in the comments below. You guys can like the video if you enjoyed the honest reaction and then breakdown afterwards here for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And we'll see each and every one of you right here next time for more content like this, and right here on the channel for our live streams and our gameplays for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
It was going to take something really special to get me not to be watching basketball this upcoming weekend.
Ooh, let's find out.
I hope. You guys will know if this game is good, because if I'm playing this and not watching basketball, this is worth a buy.
Yeah, no shit.
No doubt about it. Oh yeah, good night, everyone.
GG, you plebs.